Hi everyone, today we will go through a plugin called Live. Oh, as you can see now, I press record. I'm recording for up to 15 seconds. That's how long the app itself allows you to record. And once you record that, you have a few options. You can choose a name, whichever you want, or you can randomize a name. I chose this, Moving Tranquility. Then you can choose a color, and then an icon. And once you're done choosing, you go down and you press save. Now, once this is saved, it will automatically upload to Live in your DAW. So let's go into Live now, the plugin, open it, and first of all, let's see what it entails. So up here you will find your record button. This is where you save your audio files. This is your source files, whatever you have recorded with your phone and whatever XLN has already provided once you purchase Live. And here you can go through the stuff that you recorded. Once you're done with your beat, you press save, you choose your name, or you randomize a name and then press save. Then edit is where you can edit your files. So pretty much what Live does is take the file, the audio file that you have recorded, and then automatically slice it into different beats. So let's find the file that I recorded with the water fountain. It was called Moving Tranquility. So I press it, I press OK, and now this is the file, the original file, the audio file. And now what Live has done is, as you can see, sliced this audio file into several pieces. And once I hit the play button here, it will start playing these slices randomly, converting into a beat. So this will sound something like this. Pretty cool from the get-go. So now what you can do is press randomize, and then a completely new beat will show up. All these beats use the same sounds from your original file. Nothing extra is added. It's just the way that they are flipped that create a beat. Another thing you can do is do sound variation, so you can move this around and play with the sound. Another thing is browse, where you select a beat from a list of recommended beats. So you open it and then you choose this or this. You can go through so many. Or classic, use the dice to choose a random one. Also, there is this pattern variation, which changes the pattern of your current beat. As you can see up there, the slices change a bit, like it change which slices will use. Also, what you can do is sync it to your DAW tempo. So you press this, and now it's in 120, and I change my DAW tempo, and you see it changes as well. Here you can change how you want to play, 16th swing or vintage 16th or 8th swing, quintuplets, and depends on the amount that you put. You will hear them more or less. So now that you have chosen a beat, you can edit it a bit here with the density, how much is being played, the syncopation, and the symmetry. It controls how similar the first pattern and the second pattern. Also, another cool thing that Live offers is once you have found your beat, you can add a kick to it. So once you press kick here, it will start adding a kick. You can change it yourself. If you press and drag up or down, you can see that the amount of the kick, of the sound of the kick, is growing or it's getting smaller. So this means that if it's like all the way up, you will hear the kick more, and the lower that you bring it, you will hear it less. You can create like ghost notes and stuff. And also, if you don't want to use this, you can also browse through different patterns. You can press here, and this is the sound of your kick. If you want a 909 or an 808. And depends what you want, you get. So now that we have found a nice beat, we go to edit and we start editing our beat. So what we can do here is solo the 4 different files that we have. So let's solo it here. We can see here which slices they are played. We can add one as well. Same for this. We can use nudge to move the pattern a bit. We can pitch to change if there was a pitch, pan, all the way left, all the way right. We can change the tone. It increases the top and while decreasing the bottom the other way around. This is decreases the top, decreases the bottom. A cut is a soft cut filter. You remove a few frequencies. Reverb. Delay. Your transients. Okay. Here you can change the pattern. There are two parts in this beat, so the pattern is technically like how many times the first or the second part is played. So it's gonna be A B or A B. Now that we have found a nice beat, what we can do is come to export. First of all, we have to stop the audio. Come here to export, and this gives us a few options. You can export only the stems, like the first one, the second, third, or fourth, only the kick. You can do all processed, all stems, and you can export your beat as a wave or as MIDI, and as a source file, the all slices, you drag and drop the file into your DIW. It exports all unprocessed files, and this exports all the active unprocessed slices, and the source file exports the whole file. So let's say we want to export the processed slices. We press render, and we want to do this as well. We also press render. Now that these are rendered, you can see this file here, and you can do drag and drop. Also the same thing with the stems, drag and drop. And now what we can do is check if they sound good. First, second, yep. And now that we exported all the stems and files, we can export our beat as a wave. Hear it. Or we can export it as a MIDI file. Again, drag and drop, MIDI, and then as you can see here, this is the MIDI file. And obviously now you have to add something. And since it's MIDI, you have to add an instrument to produce sound. So this one will sound something like this. Interesting. Another cool thing that you can do with Live is import videos. So the video itself will not be imported, but you will import the sound of the video. So for example, here I have a video from the island that I'm from. It's called Thasos, it's in Greece, and this is a video from an old school olive press. It's quite industrial. So what I will do now is take the video, just drag and drop it into Live, and this will tell me here that I have to have 15 seconds of sound, no longer. So you can also trim it, and you can say I want from here to there or there. like here, let's say 15 seconds, and then I'll press OK. Now again, you can choose your own name. Let's say olives, or you can generate your own by using the dice. That sounds actually quite fitting, crunching. And I will choose green, and then we will choose, I don't know, let's say this one, 3. And you can also type a story to it. I don't know, let's say olive press, why not? And then we'll press OK. Now it's uploading the file, and once it's done, you come here to your source file and you can see it, crunchy. We press OK, and here is a sliced beat that we have. Let's hear it. Already quite cool. Press randomize. Interesting. Let's say we want to keep it. We duplicate this in the next slot and we change this. And now we can go back and forth. First beat, our second beat. And that's it. You just created a beat. Okay, let's try it one more time. We will watch a cooking video from the tavern of my aunt and uncle in Thasos, Greece. These are shrimps cooked in a traditional way. And now what we will do again is drag and drop. We can see that this is the time stamp that we want to use. Let's say we want to use here, and I'll press OK. Again, let's find a nice name. I don't know, let's say Heartwarming Rhapsody, and we choose the color again. Let's do red this time. Do this, and OK. Again, we wait for it to upload the file, and when it's uploaded, we go to our source files, and there we have it, Heartwarming Rhapsody. Let's hear it. Alright, not too bad. We can add the kick as well. Nice. And now we have our new beat. We save it, choose a name. Again, let's Silent Fish Person. It's good. And we save it. And now we can again export it as a wave or MIDI and everything. Let's do as a wave. Do it down here. Yep, sounds good. And there you have it. This is live from XLN Audio. It's really fun, really inspiring, and you have drum beats forever. I highly recommend that you try it. It's worth the money, and it will give you hours and hours of fun and inspiration.